Opening match. They are the military team from the Republic of Korea and the Armed Forces team from the United States of America. Now, with the CISM motto of friendship through sports, we wish the best for each of the teams in their challenge to win the 2018 Military World Cup. Ladies and gentlemen, as a way of reminder, this championship is part of the Conseil International du Sport Militaire, known in English as the International Military Sports Council, and referred to around the world by its acronym CISM. With over 130 member countries, CISM conducts more than 20 military world championships for its member nations each year. And if you look at the popularity of soccer around the world, perhaps there are few CISM competitions that are more prestigious than winning the Military World Cup. As we get set for the start of today's game, we want to remind you that you can look for coverage of Armed Forces sports and CISM events like women's soccer on your favorite social media platforms using the hashtag Armed Forces Sports, Armed Forces Soccer, or the hashtag CISM USA, or the 2018 CISM W-F-B. And for links to all kinds of Armed Forces sports coverage, visit armedforcessports.com. That'll do it for public address. Yeah, just hand that to me. Thank you. teams prepare to take the field. We remind you the teams in Group A in this competition are the USA, South Korea, Netherlands and Canada coming up after this game, and China. In Pool B, it's the countries of France, Germany, Bahrain, and Brazil. And at the conclusion of pool play, the winners of each pool will be going for the gold medal with the Military World Cup on July the 3rd, and the runner-up teams from each pool will be playing for the bronze medal also on July the 3rd. We're not up, are we? Hello, everyone, and welcome to Stout Field here at Fort Bliss, Texas, as we're just underway with the 11th edition of the World Military Women's Football Championship. I'm Van Stokes. We're glad you can join us for today's game between the United States and Korea. United States out in the white jerseys, white pants. Korea out in the red tops and the black pants. Joining me for our internet broadcast throughout the course of this tournament will be U.S. CISM Chief of Delegation and Secretariat for the U.S. Armed Forces, Mr. Steve Denote. So play is underway. Let's go over the starters for both teams as we get a break. For Korea, the defenders Ban Du-young, Moon Seong-mi, and Kim Yeon-ju, as well as Jong Yoon-ju. In the midfield, you've got Kwon Han-nul and Lim Lee-rang. And up front for Korea, Kim Won-ji and Nam Jong-min, as well as Kim Min-jin and Kim Ji-ha. For the United States, on defense, you've got Amy Horney, Kristen Whitehurst, Jen Gillette, and Kara Kelly. In the midfield, Kristen Cooper, Pamela Wishart, and Leah McNeil, as well as Maggie Paulson. And up front, Scotty Colton and Ariel Sultan. Play delivered up front by Bond. Long pass downfield. Taken nicely on the left side by Kim Won-ji. Korea is coached by Lee Mi-yeon. She's coaching the Korean team for the 9th time in the CISM Championships. Corner kick by Korea. That's Kim Ji-ha from the corner. Kim gets it in. And attempt on the goal. No good. The United States will put it back in play. They will try to come up on their left side. Tussle for the ball. And Korea comes away with it. They will set things up with their defenders in the back. Moon up to the left side. She'll dribble, moves it forward. Nice pass that time. up to Kim Ji-ha. United States thwarts nicely. You take a look at the United States team. They've got 6 returning players from last year's CISM team. Working into the defense. Again, coming up on the left side. And the ball will go out against the United States. The 6 returning players from the past are Leah McNeil, Jen Gillette, Kristen Cooper, Jessica Ortiz-Villa, A.J. Sobolski, and Anastasia Abid. And all but one of the team members from the United States have collegiate experience. That said, they will be looking to improve upon their performance in pool play from their last CISM competition. So out near the far corner, United States will put it back in play. Off the player on the far right, Korea will have the throw in. Ball goes out off of a United States player. Difficult to see the numbers up here as we work along with this broadcast from a technical point of view. We'll be zeroing in not only on the numbers, but bringing you the graphics to go along with the call of the game. So we're glad you could be with us in this, the first broadcast, live stream broadcast of CISM Women's Soccer. Goal kick, nice job that time by Kelly Griffith. She gets it out, coming up again on the right side. And keep an eye on Kwan Ha Nu. Number 8 in the midfield. She controls the play for Korea. Korean team member goes down, but they will play on. No foul on the play. United States down the far left side. And ball goes over to Korea. Korean player still on the field. We do not have a number on that. But I was talking about number 8 earlier. That's Kwan Ha Nu. Kwan Ha Nu, at age 16, joined the national team for Korea. She was the youngest player to be named to the national team, and she has played in over 100 games with the Korean national team. 14 years on that team. She is the leader on this club. They call it the Century Club. But she controls the ball and starts the transition game, if you will, for the Republic of Korea. Here they come up on their left side. Down to Bond. Bond passes long. Down to Kim. Kim tries to look in. Nice job of defense by the United States. Kick comes to the outside. Nicely done again by Amy Horney. Korea takes over. Bond gets down on the left side. They are controlling the ball is Korea. Bond with it again. Looks towards the center. She was aiming for Kim Min-jin that time. But again, United States defense comes up strong. USA will play 4 to 5 defenders when they have to. You look down now and you see 5 back there. Ball fall on the far right side. Kicked out of bounds by the United States. Throw in by Korea. Down the left side. And it's United States ball. Out on the far corner. Nice throw in. But a scramble for the ball. Foul committed, and it will go against Korea. United States has the indirect kick. Long boot down the left side. Gets by everybody, but overcomes Kwon Jeong, the goalkeeper for Korea. She will get it back out. We'll look to pass it forward. She does just that. Out to Moon Seong-mi. Back out to the center again. With Kwon Ha-nul. Again, she will control the tempo for Korea. Moon back to the center. Puts it back out to Kim Yeon-ju. Kim back to the left side, coming over quickly. Is Bond. Bond will take her time and push it back to the center again. Up the center goes Kim Yeon-ji. Down on the right side and out of bounds off of Korea. United States has the throw in. Score. 2018 Korea thus far. Everything Korea. Women. Nice job, by the way, by Kristen Cooper. She can boot it. Ladies and gentlemen, as a result of the heat, and in the interest of safety, our game this evening will have a water break at about the midpoint of each of the two halves. A 1 minute break will allow players to return to their sidelines and hydrate and get hydrated. We're going to do the same. We'll remind you that they can set and stand. Ladies and gentlemen, as a result of the heat and in the facility, they've got cold drinks, they've got popcorn, and they've got a CNA, good bowl, a water by our FRG family of each of the two halves. A 1 minute water break to allow the players to return to their sidelines and hydrate and good. You do the same. We'll give you the coming off as assistance located. Is wide attention on each end of the facility and the control of things. Good 9-4-2. Created by our FRG, our family operations group. CISM promotes goodwill of by encouraging military and physical fitness through a highly competitive sport that's coming from Delegation and the Armed Forces Sport Program is the national affiliate of CISM. Between U.S. and the Netherlands, U.S. Paralympics and agencies are trying to cover the Navy's and other national sports governing bodies. Remember, for more information, you can visit armedforcessports.com. Also, international military you can join the CISM promotes goodwill of positive image by encouraging military physical minutes time so high and competitive sports the other and the Armed Forces Sports Program get a system. The U.S. Naval Committee will be at the U.S. Olympics and it continues to these other national sports governing bodies. For more information, you can visit armedforcessports.com. So 1 minute stop. It's time Ladies and gentlemen, we're back with the 2018 World Military Women's Soccer Championships. We pick it up in the second half of action, and we apologize for the difficulties incurred during the first half of play. Again, the temperature here in Fort Bliss, Texas, 104 degrees at the start of this contest, and every now and then he can play havoc with your technical operation. Penalty kick right now to be taken by Korea in a 0-0 game. 5 minutes gone here the second half. Kicks up, and its block goes wide to the right side. Good effort, good opportunity that time by the Republic of Korea. But they come away with no score. That was Kwan Ha-Nul on the penalty kick. So the United States will put it in play. United States. Gets turned around, coming back up the field now for Korea. A nice defensive effort by the USA. United States dropping five players back in the defensive position from time to time. Leah McNeil out of the midfield along with Pamela Wishart and Maggie Paulson. Here comes Korea. Cross pass over to the right side. Opportunity for Korea. Song Se-jin. Forward on the right side. Tries to come to the center and gets thwarted in the progress. Lim Li-rang takes it back to the center of the field. And then quick kick the left side. Goal looks open. But a foul on the play. So it'll be up to goalie Kelly Griffith to put it back into action. She'll do so with the goal kick. She will keep it short. Over to the right side. And Korea quickly turns it around. As we said earlier, in the 8 previous trips to the CISM World Championships for women's soccer, Korea has come away with 8 medals, 2 bronze and 6 silver. Korea looking for their first gold in this their 9th time. This is the 11th edition of the World Military Women's Football Championships. Korea controlling the tempo again here early in the second half, much as they did in the first half. And now comes Griffith. She'll gather it in. Korea on the move again. Song Se-jin. United States into the defense. Amy Horney over on the right side of the USA. Tries to kick it back up. Korea pressing on the attack. They've got 3 defenders back as well. Korea perhaps the more aggressive team in terms of their style of play. At least early on here in the beginning of the first half and the second half. Left side by Korea. Good cross pass. Header knocked away that time. Nice job near the goal. Kristen Whitehurst in there. Good downfield pass. Breakaway by the United States. USA on the march. And out comes Kwan, the goalie, to snuff things out.
Good attempt by USA on the breakaway, but unable to cash it in. Almost 10 minutes gone here in the second half. 0-0 is the score. United States trying to push it back upfield. Korea building a wall. Controlling the tempo in midfield. Cross pass. Taken nicely by the defense. Good hard play. Credit that time. Out of the field. Credit. Kara Kelly. And foul call on the play against the United States. We'll come back in the other direction. Favor the United. That includes France, Germany, Bahrain, and Brazil. Shot off on the right side, goes left. That was off the foot of Yeonju. Action. She's got the long kick and goes right back to her off the foot of the Korean midfielder. Sun starting to set here in El Paso. Down goes a USA player, but no whistle on the play. Here comes Korea off on the right side. That was Kim Min-jin, number 21. Putting the ball back in play right now is Yeonju. The United States clears it back to the center. Korea able to turn it around quickly. The give, the go. Down to the right side, back to the center. And again, Korea controlling the pace and controlling the tempo. There's the cross pass. And it's into the goal. Goal for Korea. They take a 1-0 lead over the USA. They worked hard, pushed it to the right side, got it back to the left side, then had a nice cross pass, headed in. Who scored? So up on the board goes 1 point for Korea, 1-0, Republic of Korea. Korea's going to press it again if they can. Headed it back in the direction. Nice play up the center that time. Leah McNeil in on the action. And she went down to the turf. We've got an artificial surface, brand new playing field, if you will, here at Stout Field in Fort Bliss, Texas. A beautiful facility, recently completed in enough time to host this 2018 World Military Women's Soccer Championships. Kwan puts it back in play. Korea on defense. Good midfield action that time. Comes over on the left side to Maggie Paulson. Paulson's going to dribble down her left side. And a little too much dribbling going on perhaps that time. Sun starting to dip behind the mountain range here in El Paso. And when the sun goes down behind the mountains, the temperature is expected to drop accordingly. Good long field kick by Kwan. Korea is a team that, as a women's military team, plays at the high level in a league in Korea. They are together all year long. Many other teams, like the United States military women's team, will come together for perhaps a 2-week training camp. Canada was together for a week prior to coming in here to El Paso. And so the makeup of the teams, the culture and support, a little bit different from country to country. But the CISM motto, once again, is friendship through sports. United States trying to push things down the field. We've talked about Pamela Wishart a little bit. She serves here at Fort Bliss, and she's a fuel, water, and lab platoon leader and supports ground and aviation units in her job. She's a 2017 graduate of West Point and majored in systems engineering while she was there. She played soccer for 4 years at the military academy. She missed her senior year due to an injury, so this is a comeback of sorts for Wishart. And the interesting story behind her is a fellow teammate of hers was on her way to Fort Bliss for this Armed Forces soccer team trial camp when she messaged Wishart and asked her for a ride from the airport because Wishart is stationed here. So Wishart picked her up, dropped her off at the practice. She stood around watching the women play, and she became interested. Shot on goal, but nice job by Griffith. The coaching staff saw her. They invited her to try out. Well, the rest was history. She got the starting nod here, but rightfully so. She earned it. And quite honestly, looks like the injury she had in her last year at West Point has healed nicely. Kelly Griffith back again. Out to the right side to Horney. Horney back to Griffith. Griffith will lay it long down the field. Kicks out on the left side. Maggie Paulson's going to take it up. Kwan comes out of the box. Challenged slightly, so she's going to boot it downfield. And it will roll to the far end and out of bounds. So Kelly Griffith puts it back in play. Boot over to the right side. And they'll play catch just a little bit. Now it comes back out, this time to the left. Back up to Paulson. Paulson being challenged. She tries to move it ahead, but Korea says no. Let's try it again, says the USA team. United States trying to put something together. Over to the right side, but there's nobody there. Instead, Bantu Young gets it back out for Korea. Korea back in control. Left side going to look towards the center. And Kelly Griffith has been busy, a busy goalkeeper today. "19 minutes into the second half, 1-0, Korea. Far right side, and it's going to go out of bounds. beyond the goal line, and Griffith will bring it back. The lights are on here at Stout Field. And Korea takes control. They're on the march. They got three up front. Griffith is out of the box. Collision takes place. Not with Griffith, however. Nice play up the center that time. That was Emily Wilkin who's in the contest. Emily Wilkin from the United States Navy, stationed in San Diego, California. Calls home Westerville, Ohio. The location where this announcer got married many years ago. So corner kick by Korea. They scored their only goal off of a crossing pass. In comes the kick. And a header towards the goal. Saved nicely by Griffith. Korea trying to attack again. They are a finesse team. As they put it beyond the goal line one more time. Griffith has had more touches, perhaps, than most of her teammates tonight. And she's back in the goal for USA. But a 1-0 ball game. And the United States just one goal away from tying this up. But they need a play. Out of bounds, far side. Here comes Korea again. Back across the middle. United States trying to set it back up. Korea on defense. Stops it one more time. Moon on the stop. Song crosses over to the left side. Controlled nicely. Shot on goal. Saved by Kelly Griffith. And ball's out of bounds. Going to go to Korea. They will maintain control. Possession time heavily in the favor of Korea at this point. The United States has not been able to mount that much of an attack here in the second half. Center of the field, nice out that time. Well done by Emily Wilkin. Leah McNeil comes up on the left side. Passes ahead to Ariel Sultan. It's USA's turn to launch an attack. Goes down on the right side. Having to hustle for it quickly. Was Wishart. And there's going to be a substitution. USA looks like out of the game. With Simo, who got the start here in the second half. 3 substitutions per contest allowed by the rules that are in effect here at CISM. Once again, CISM, Conseil International du Sport Militaire, a French name, the acronym being known around the world as CISM, C-I-S-M. Over 136 nations, member nations, and 20 different sports conducted annually. Kicks out to the right side now. Korea under control. Song tangled up that time with McNeil. And it goes back to Kwan. Kwan will kick it out. Instead, she'll throw it out to Kim over on Korea's right side. Kim will move it upfield. Nice play defensively by the USA. Player down on the field. And trying to move it ahead for the USA is Ariel Salton. So play was stopped to tend to the player. Things are back on track again. USA puts it into action. Here comes Griffiths. She'll kick it back downfield. Out on the far side, Whitehurst. USA trying to control things in the middle. Nice job that time by Wilkin once again. Wilkin staying busy since she came into this game. Also into the contest over on the left side, that is Meredith Reisinger, number 12 for the USA. Jiang will kick it back. And the ball goes out on the right side. USA ball. The winner of this game will pick up 3 points. The loser, no points. And if it ends in a draw, each team will receive 1 point. So just as in World Cup soccer, that's how the standings will be determined. And then a number of different tie-breaking criteria to be applied. Should 2 or more teams finish the pool play with the same amount of points. So free kick now by Korea. Deep long with the header. It's going to go out of bounds. Well played that time by USA. Approaching the 72nd minute of this match, and it's 1-0 Korea. Corner kick. And it's kicked in lightly. Korea will put it into play. It goes out of bounds one more time. Throw in this time by the red team, Republic of Korea. Big crossing kick that time. Played nicely by USA. Coming up again on the left side. That was Reisinger. Kim will come out on the right side. Finds Jiang. Jiang looks deep, but backing things up nicely is the USA defense. Kick out of bounds, so the ball continues to be at the feet of Korea. And so the teams will head to the sidelines midway through the second half. In the match time at the 73-minute mark for a water break as the temperatures were 104 degrees at the start of this game with the sun going down behind the mountains west of El Paso. The temperature expected to drop slightly, but nonetheless, heat's still a major factor in this contest. And so the CISM has invoked the rule whereby midway through the first and the second half, they will take a 1-minute water break, realizing the importance of staying hydrated during the course of play. It's friendship through sports with the World Military Sports Championships, but safety comes before everything. So a 1-minute water break as both teams have retired to the side. We told you a little bit about Pam Wishart. Well, USA number 10 is Navy Lieutenant Junior Grade Cara Kelty. She served in the U.S. Navy for 3 years as a surface warfare officer. She currently works aboard an amphibious assault ship that's stationed out of San Diego, California. She played Division I level soccer for the Naval Academy, was a 4-year starter, and left outside back. That tells you the quality of players that the USA team has. Academy players, Kelty from the Naval Academy, Wishart from West Point. Kelty tells us that she wanted to keep playing competitive soccer after college, but she just didn't know how she was going to do it as an active duty naval officer. And then her academy coach told her about the U.S. Armed Forces women's soccer team, and she checked it out, and lo and behold, she was invited to try out for the team and was really excited about the opportunity. Her sister, Caprice, played for the team back in 2015 in South Korea. And, well, Cara Kelty, the rest is history. She's on the team and a big part of this year's edition of the Armed Forces team for the United States. So there's your 1-minute water break. It's 100 degrees, sun dipping behind the mountains. It's going down surely, but let me tell you, slowly. And I'm not talking about the sun, I'm talking about the temperature. Tie up in the field, down goes one player. Play continues. And stoppage there for the injury of the Korean player down on the field. United States playing gutsy against this team from Korea. This is a team that plays together, as I said earlier, all year long. We knew coming into this contest that the United States would be aggressive on defense. They have stayed fairly disciplined and have not come out of their game. They trail 1-0. Play continues. Attack by the USA. And broken up nicely that time by Jeong Eun-ju. So attempt from the far side to no avail, back behind the goal line. And Kwon will put it back in play for Korea. Once again, this is game 1 on this, the opening day. Game 2 coming up at 9 o'clock tonight. That's Mountain Time. Minutes left in regulation time. We don't know the stoppage time that has been added to this contest, but we've stopped for water breaks twice, substitutions plus injuries. So there's a reasonable expectation. Once again, we apologize for the technical difficulties. Working through the oppressive heat here in El Paso that rains havoc on all of our equipment. We will continue to stay with it, and we hope you will continue to stay with us as well. Here comes the United States now. USA on the march. They trail 1-0. Deep shot on goal. And up with it comes Quan. As we move through this tournament, we'll do our best to also bring you some stats with regard to shots on goal, saves by the goalkeepers, corner kicks, and all the other relevant data that comes in to this great game of soccer. It's the world's game. I read an interesting comment not too long ago that it said if you took all of the soccer players around the world and formed one country out of everybody that plays soccer, it would be the 4th largest nation in the world. Here comes the United States. Right side shot on goal. Quan, nice job by Quan to save. That was Southton on the far side with the shot on goal. Could not get it to go. She had a healthy kick. So Korea will throw it in. Korea controlling the midfield right now. Player down for USA. Play continues. Korea accurate with their passes. A lot of short crossing passes. And back out, they'll try to set it up again. But here comes Korea. Kim on the right side. Over to Han. And the United States sends it back the other way. We told you earlier about Kwon Ha-nul, who was on the national team for 14 years in Korea, played in over 100 matches for the Republic of Korea as a member of the national team, was the youngest player to be named to that team. She went on to that team at the age of 16. Just came off of it last year. You can do the math. 14 years on that team. The United States, 5, almost 6 men back, 6 players back on defense sometimes. And again, Korea controlling the possession here. And the United States wanting to get it back down to their other end, to the other end of the field, and here they come on the run. Charge down the right side. Crossing kick and nobody there to help out for USA. And the kick goes wide. Good effort. You cannot fault the effort of the USA team in any way, shape, or form. They have fought through the heat, and they have fought defensively throughout this contest. But they still are coming on the backside of a 1-0 game right now in favor of Korea. Out of bounds far side. And Korea has the throw in. There will be some hot and thirsty players when this game comes to an end. This is the first game of the 2018 World Military Women's Soccer Championships. Korea in the center. That's Lim. Moves it ahead on Korea's left side. Cross kick there. United States comes up. Fullbacks, nice play. We'll move it back down the other way. Nice save. An appreciative crowd here on hand tonight. And occasionally you hear the chants, USA, USA. And Korea controlling the tempo of play right now by controlling the middle of the field. Play on and play through, and that's exactly what they do. Here they come on the right side. Jeong with a nice leading pass, but nice play. The header back upfield. Well done by USA. See if they can't turn something to the left side. Here they come. Trying to push it downfield, but right now just not that much support. Meredith Reisinger took that one down as far as she could. Anastasia Abid also up front for USA. There's the give, there's the go by Korea. Looking straight ahead. Cross kick, a header, and it's going to go out of bounds. Good effort that time by Republic of Korea, but they could not finish. Set it up nicely on the give and the go, and then the cross pass, but being able to finish is what it's all about. Pressure there that time by the USA. A lot to do with that. So Korea will have the corner kick from their right side. They have been down on USA's half of the field throughout most of the second half. Good block, good effort. Kick towards the center. Shot on goal. Nice block by Kelly Griffith. Beautiful save that time by the goalkeeper Griffith for USA. USA takes a little bit of inspiration. Picks up some momentum from that nice play by Griffith. They're going to turn it back around and head the other way. They've got the help this time. Support downfield. And it's going to head out beyond the goal line. Out of bounds prior to, so USA trying to keep things going in that direction. Shot down the left side goes wide. And Guan will put it back in play for Korea. USA had their shot. They had an opportunity with 3 players downfield. But as Korea could not convert on its last opportunity, neither could USA. Here comes Korea. Right side. Dribble and a crossing pass. Shot, nice block that time by the defender for USA. Very nice play. On a hard shot from the left side. The give over to number 11. She'll go down the right side. She's got a crossing pass. and nobody there to take it for Korea. But nice play, if you will, that time by Han Ah-rum from Korea. Han did a nice job on the pass down the right side, put it back across the middle, but got no help. Game clock reads 89 minutes. 1 minute away from the end of regulation time, but the reasonable expectation is that stoppage time will be in effect as a result of a water break, 2 water breaks in this game, injuries, and some substitutions. And if Korea can hang on, they will pick up an opening day win against the USA. We have moved beyond the regulation time of 90 minutes now. And have entered the stoppage time in this contest. USA needs to get busy and get busy fast. Korea dropping back and playing a defensive game. They will prevent opportunities from the USA team to the best of their ability. Kawan is going to boot it back out. She'll kick it out of bounds on the left side. USA has the throw in. Korea with the ball. They're going to try to control things again. United States, almost all their players down as time continues to wind down. United States has majority of their players down on Korea's side of the field. They have to. They need to get a goal. And equally as much, they need to keep Korea off the board again. Shot off the right side, and it's going to go wide. Nice attempt that time by Kim Min-jin. So Kim, a strong right foot, left it wide. And a foul out on the middle of the field against the United States. A push and a shove, and it'll be Korea's ball. Clock continues to tick. Korea not wanting to settle for a 1-0 lead right now. Kelly Griffith is going to get it down as quickly as she can. And she'll do so with a long kick. Push in the center of the field, and it's called a foul against Korea. So USA will put it in play very quickly. They're playing against the clock. Nice attempt on the left side by the USA, by Wilkin. Could not convert. Korea controlling the tempo. Korea controlling the ball. And Korea leading the United States 1-0. And we've got a substitution for Korea. Cannot give you the number. It's too far away. The light, it just doesn't carry. Play resumes. United States looking to score and looking to score quickly. Missed pass opportunity. Korea converts. And there is your game. As time expires, Korea has beaten the United States here in Game 1, the opening game of the 2018 World Military Women's Soccer Championship. Your final score, Korea 1, USA 0. So the USA team knew they were going to have a tough match against the Koreans tonight. The Koreans also knew they were going to have to fight the heat as well as the never say die attitude of the USA players. That's just the way this game went down tonight. The finesse, the control, the discipline, the accuracy, if you will, of the passing game, and particularly in the midfield by the Republic of Korea, and they make the best of USA by the score of 1-0. So that's the way Game 1 ends. Remember, we're not done for tonight because coming up later, we've got Group A action when Canada takes on the Netherlands. That kickoff is scheduled for 9 p.m. Mountain Time here in El Paso. And as we check the clock, I will tell you very quickly that is clockwise approximately 30 minutes from now. But you're going to give both teams time to warm up. And when they have sufficiently warmed up, we will be ready to play Game 2 tonight. That's between Canada and the Netherlands. And then coming up tomorrow, CISM Women's World Football Championship coverage continues with Group B's first match. That's going to be between France and Germany. That's going to start at 8 p.m. Mountain Time. That's 9 in the central part of the United States and 10 p.m. on the East Coast. So that's what's ahead tomorrow. And remember, all of these matches, we're going to do our best to bring them to you live streaming on YouTube. And you can find that when you go to Armed Forces Sports. And as always, visit armedforcesports.com for the latest in the schedules. So the USA team comes across the pitch, gives a great heartfelt round of applause to the nice crowd that we have on hand tonight here at Stout Field, who chanted USA, 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 but it wasn't the crowd. They could not get it done, and USA falls to Korea by the score of 1-0. We're going to step aside and take a break here, and hopefully in only minutes, roughly 30 minutes from now, we will come back and we will have the kickoff between Canada and the Netherlands. You've been listening to the 2018 World Military Women's Soccer Championship. We'll be back in just a while.